Hi, so I'm gonna go through the chart. This might be a shorter video because I'm just so tired right now. So we have the overnight highs here, overnight lows. At first, I kind of actually had them down here, the overnight highs, because that closed on the session line, so I couldn't quite tell. But once we got up to here, because it did react off of it here, but once we had this up here, I kind of did want to raise it, but like it fit pretty well here when we get these two bounces here. And then I end up taking this trade kind of based off of it bouncing off the overnight high here. So, but anyway, yeah, it's gonna be a shorter video because this trade right here, I recorded this trade. It's my last video if you want to go watch it. I took it, I recorded it, and I ended up getting out at break even after like an hour. It's really annoying, but whatever. No, seriously, I was so tilted during this trade. It was stressful, and after it was over, I was so tired, and I'm still really tired. Like it just sucked all my energy out. This watching the trade. It almost filled the target once, twice, and then I ended up trying to get out at 1-to-1 after about like 50 minutes, and then that got tapped, and then it just reversed, and then I got out at break even right before it went to where my stop would have been. So absolutely agonizing trade. That was just terrible. But not the trade it's set up. I mean, I think it's a decent setup. Now there is something I did overlook. I didn't even draw this line somehow. I should have seen it was into a short-term trend line, but it's fine though because if I had seen that, I likely wouldn't have taken it. But once we get this failed second entry right here, I probably would have taken that. So I basically would have been taking the same trade, and the same thing would have happened no matter what. So um, I would have just almost got to target filled a couple times, and then would have gotten, if I couldn't get out of break even, then I would have been stopped out. But either way, um, and that being said, I'm up 8 points today in total. So even with the break even trade, even if I had taken a loss, I would still be up 5.5 points because I would have knocked out one trade here, but I would still have this one. So whatever. But anyway, let's go through the day. So I end up leaving it here after a while, but in the moment, what I was thinking here was, okay, so we have this uptrend, we have a break. We didn't really get any good setups here, but the uptrend does have a break. You get a couple attempts at a new high, and then you rush below the EMA, and then you almost get a setup here. It's a lower high. It's technically a failed second entry because you can count it from here, and there it is a double top, but it does also count as a reset if you want. So you can just say first entry long, second entry long, failure. Coming off the highs of the range, downtrend break, expecting a new low. That's the reason why I wanted to go for 1-to-1 on this because it is like it has been going down, so it's not like you're shorting super high or anything, so it's not like I'd want to go for a massive target, which it's the opposite case here because here you're buying low, there's because when you short here, there's momentum going down and then you enter along with it. Here, you're expecting a reversal, so it's easier to go for a bigger target. I explained that in the last video as well. But yeah, anyway, so that was that trade. I'm gonna go through it faster now because my eyes are just shutting on their own. um, we have another leg down. Here, it looks very similar to a couple other trades I've taken where downtrend plays out and goes into a triple test. So it's safe to go long even though we're in this range and we came off the highs because the downtrend played out with a break and a couple legs to a new low. Triple test and then a good signal bar. We've been chopping through the EMA, so I'm not scared of entering into the EMA, so I liked it. Um, and then I marked this entry right here. I didn't take it. It's not that good, but um, you do have this uptrend right here. Then a break, expecting a new high. You do have room to get out before these highs. It's just kind of congestive in the middle of this range. It's not an ideal trade. Um, so I didn't want to take it. But oh yeah, and then also after this trade, one more thing is I was waiting for a long time to get a live trade here. We got a breakout. I was hoping I could get something. It failed. Didn't get anything. Then here we got a second entry long off the EMA, breakout pullback. I was trying to find something, but there's just not a good enough setup. But anyway, whatever. So, God, where was I? Anyway, so yeah, here. So then finally we break out, and then here we have this leg here, two-legged correction, and then a second measured leg right here. And so now we have these two big legs out, two big legs up, breaking out of the range, which whether it's here or here, you still break out. You got the two legs up. At this point, I was looking for longs, but then I was kind of scared to go long here once we hit this, because we hit the measured move, so I didn't want to go long after a first entry. Um, but it does hold, and then it rushes below the EMA, and so then we get to this break-even trade I took, and I was thinking, okay, well, we have two legs up, breaking out of the range. That's a perfect area for a reversal. We rushed below the EMA and immediately held right after reaching a measured move. So I understood that the bias was up, but it was just the perfect area for a reversal. It's the only reason I took this. And then, of course, after it starts holding above the EMA again, there's no way you can go short. Definitely only taking longs in this, which I'm not going to be trading after this video, um, but you know. So that's what I was thinking for that trade. We almost hit the target a couple times. I ended up trying to get out at break even, and then it tapped my break even target right here, and then it just went back up. I barely got out, or sorry, I didn't mean to say break even. I tried to get out at 1-to-1 here. So I tried to get out at 1-to-1 risk to reward right here. Um, and then it tapped it, went up, and then I barely got out at break even before it went to where the stop was. Um, and once again, I think it's a good entry. I mean, I should have seen this short-term trend line, but this entry on this bar looks pretty good, to be honest. I mean, the context is just absolutely perfect. It's like I just can't not take it. So, and also it looks very similar to um, I've taken a lot of trades exactly like this, where it's just in a range, breakout. Most breakouts fail, two legs up, and then take a reversal pattern. So anyway, that's what I was thinking there. Um, but anyway, so looks like there could be a trade soon. I don't know if I'm going to take it. I'm just going to finish the video and be done. I have a bad headache now. So anyway, sorry, I'm kind of getting lost. I'm so foggy right now. But where was I? Oh yeah, here. And so yeah, we make a double bottom. That kind of scared. I was really hoping it wouldn't make a double bottom. I just wanted to push like 2 ticks lower, literally. But it makes a double bottom. We start hitting above the EMA. At this point, there's no possibility for going short, because you know the reversal failed. You know that's basically what's happening here. So now we're just stuck in this uptrend. Um, and so then we can start waiting on corrections. We get this range breakout. Most breakouts fail. I was waiting on a setup here. I was trying to get a recorded trade because after this I wanted to get a recorded trade where I win, but I couldn't get anything. And so anyway, we push out, pull back, two-legged correction. No good setup, but we do go into this other range right here. Looks like this actually might be a better setup because you are buying lower. You do have two bigger legs down, so you know, I'm not going to take this. It is a breakout pullback. You know, there's not quite room 1-to-1 to get out before the highs of the range, so I'm not going to enter on this. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm very tired, so I'm not sure if I was very thorough in this video. I might have skipped over a lot of stuff I didn't realize, but I just wanted to get the video out. I really hope y'all didn't have to endure this trade like I did, but God, maybe I should have just got out at 1-to-1. I don't want to say I should have just gotten out at 1-to-1 because I've taken trades like trades that are like exactly like this trade, and I go for 1-to-2. And I'm not gonna say, oh, I should have gone for 1-to-1 after it fails one time. It did almost get there, and I still got out at break even. You know, I've been doing very well with these 1-to-2 trades, and obviously you're not gonna have a 100% win rate with 1-to-2 trades, so it's whatever. But even if I had lost, I would have been fine. But I'm glad I get out at break even. So anyway, I'm gonna end this video here. I feel like I'm just rambling around now, but hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Um, anyway, have a good day, everybody.